Yo, what's up everybody? How we all doing today? I see, as of the moment, we only have Anxiety and, of course, Damon Gant in the chat today. I have a feeling you'll be going into jail sooner or later, so you better enjoy your your free time while you have it, buddy, because you're getting sent to freaking Guantanamo Bay at this rate, let's be real. Okay, anyways, hello Anxiety, how we doing? We are going to hop right back into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I believe today is the final day in this entire game. The final investigation that there is. And tomorrow will be the final trial that there is. And then we're done. We're done here. I think there's only going to be 2 episodes left. We'll figure it out whenever we get there, though. But yeah, let's see what's about to happen. What happened last time? We learned about some serial killings. That was kind of crazy. She beat Phoenix writing till I Ace Attorney. So true. So true, Anxiety. We had to watch this videotape like 700 times. That was kind of annoying. I still have a jar. I'm not sure why it's important. I got some fingerprints. Yeah, that's basically all that happened yesterday. Anyways. Oh, and we have Emma. She kind of saved our butts again. Has Phoenix Wright ever won a case by himself? No. Somebody always comes in at the last minute to save his life. Let's be real. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. She's a hater. Let's be real. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. Oh yeah, and she forges evidence to get people that probably didn't commit a crime sent to jail. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to do in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. Okay. So Lena is a sussy baka, even if she isn't a murderer. But she's too bad to be bad, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. I guess I'm as irrelevant as I always am. Lena wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean what happened to you? It's all there in the file. Is it actually? Because whenever I read it, it was only like 4 pages long. I don't know how this entire book right here translates to only like 4 pages. Hey, I actually joined for once. Hello, Voxenity. We're about to be at the end of the game, so you know. You missed everything. That's not Dark Control, that's Oyun. Where he murdered Officer Marshall's brother. He left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma? Well, apparently she was a witness. Yeah, wrong stream. You can leave. Why are you even here? You're just here to be a hater. Wrong person? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. Uh-oh. Emma almost got cooked. Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. And then he got murdered. Oh, it's all your fault. Sorry, Emma. It is what it is. Just say it how it is. So that means you... Yes, I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. Okay. Buddy, did you read this? You literally read this yesterday, and it says word for word. Where does it say it? It says word for word Emma Sky right there. Phoenix Wright, do you have like brain tumors or something? Because your memory must not exist. Anyways, tell me more about that. Tell me more about the SL9 incident. It's fine, it's whatever. Hello, Damon Gant. Welcome back to the chat. How we doing today? It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, usual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. This sounds oddly similar to whenever Mia died and Maya was there, but you know. It is what it is. They're different, even though it's kind of the same. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office, looking like freaking William Afton out here. I bet he has purple eyes. I bet that suit's purple too, let's be real. Joe Dark. It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. Okay. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know what's going on either, Emma, let's be real. I only had 1 life left before I completed the last trial. I'm not that smart. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother, I suppose. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage, but before he could, he got tackled. Okay, cowboy instincts out here? Then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck and the lights went out suddenly. Okay, how come every single time somebody witnesses a crime, the lights are off? That's kind of crazy how coincidental this is. Joe? Orange Joe? Perhaps. I don't think he's going to be orange, though. If he is orange, then he can be called Orange Joe Dark. If not, I'm pretty sure he's going to be called, like, Purple Joe. Or, like, Red Joe. Because, like, who walks around wearing orange? Oh, wait. I'll tell you who does. The main villain. This guy. Anyways. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. A permanent picture? Okay. What happened after? I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall. So you weren't able to testify about that, I guess? No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime. Oh, she gaslit everybody because your memory was gone? That's funny. Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence? The prosecutor's office wanted the guilty verdict so badly. Lena forged the evidence, and Mr. Edgeworth used it. Oh boy, big predictions about me. I've been saying you're sussy for like the past 2 trials. Everyone else is innocent. Wait, we know who's innocent. It's not Edgeworth because he's the other main character. It's not Gumshoe because he's Gumshoe. It's not Emma because she's Emma. It's not Lena because we're defending her and the person you're defending is never guilty. It's not Angel Star because she's just a lunch lady. It's not this guy because we already proved what he did. This guy's dead. This guy's stupid. And this guy is also dead. And this guy is also dead, which means there's only one other person. This guy. So that means it's you. Okay? That's my logic. Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. I can't have him forging evidence inside of my fan fiction because I love that guy. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. It's Lena? You're wrong. You're lying. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean, it's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have ever happened. So it's true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence, so I guess Edgy's back on his edgy arc then. I thought you were a good guy, little bro. Turns out you're not. After that case ended, Lena was never the same. She became cold like she is today. She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. I guess so. Tell me about that permanent picture. It's not Lena. That's what I'm saying. It's not Lena. Voxinity knows. Voxinity's got a big brain. You, on the other hand, you got a square. You got a puny peon brain, Damon Gant. That's what I'm saying right now. What did you see in the instant that... Okay, that's stupid. In the instance is what you meant to say, that crime occurred. Let me think. Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. No, it was not no life, okay? I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out. And then I was unconscious. How many years ago was this? Peon. That reminds me of something. It does remind you of something, doesn't it? You know what? I've been saying the words peon and peasant a lot more recently. Does that mean that I'm not going to finish that sentence. Anyways, when I came to, Lena was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma. You've been through so much. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. Okay, so she was 14 then. I thought she would be like a child or something. Like, obviously she's already a child, but I meant like a child. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. Yes, I mean, I'll just say sweetheart, bro. She's gone. She doesn't exist anymore. But you know what I was gonna say is, I've been saying peon, peasant, in that I love myself a lot more recently. Does that mean that I'm more sweetheart than I ever realized in the past? Oh gosh. I've become my own worst enemy. I might be a middle schooler, I might not be going through the easy parts of my life, and my favorite hobby might be playing video games, but I am an Asian Giga Chad. What? Are you sure you're a Giga Chad? Let me see your jawline then if you're a Giga Chad, because everybody knows that if you're a Giga Chad, your jawline's got to be like... You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to mew on the ops. 2 years ago, you must have been 14, that's understandable. You didn't even see it, did you? Because I have a hoodie on. You got to go like... Once it was all over, I made up my mind. Vegas? More like Sweet Vegas? Do never call me that again, okay? Never say that again in my life. I am not sweetheart-coded. I hate sweetheart with all my being. But what if I was sweetheart all along? I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way Lena would never have to forge any. I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about the crime. The fact that you couldn't see anything? There's something that's puzzling me, Emma. How did a lightning bolt strike at the exact same time somebody was getting stabbed? Make it make sense. Oh wait, it doesn't. What is it? You said you were in Lena's office at that time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor? None of it makes sense. Oh, there's no mystery there. Oh wait, maybe it does, according to her. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Oh, he just escaped? Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police? Of course, who else? This happened at the police department. Maybe the true sweetheart was the friends we made along the way. I guess you could say that. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office, though? Because the detective's office and the questioning room are right across from the elevator. Across from the elevator, you say? But Lena was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly. Didn't I tell you? Wait, was she a... Oh, she was a detective before? Oh my gosh. Wait. She was a detective, which means she was homies with everybody else here. She was homies with this girl. She was homies with this guy. She was homies with this guy. She was homies with everybody. And then it was all a setup. Oh my god, they all know each other and they all love each other and it makes no sense whatsoever. Now all the detectives hate the prosecutors, but Lena became a prosecutor? Make it make sense. Oh wait, it doesn't. She was the best in the entire force. What? That's news to me. Same here, buddy. After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Lena used to be a detective? It's giving... What was Gant 2 years ago? Was he still the big dog 2 years ago? I better have another talk with her, though. Okay, let's go talk to Lena. I forgot what they said Gant was 2 years ago, but if he was still the big dog, then he would have been the one who put Lena into the prosecutor's seat or whatever. I don't even know what I'm thinking about right now. Detention Center. February 24th. Detention Center. Visitor's room. Oh, hi there, Lena. Lena, it's you. Mr. Wright. It seems I keep causing you trouble. Yeah, you do. Maybe if you just didn't say that you're a murderer, this would be like 10 times easier for me. Falsifying evidence? Oh, that too. Forgot about that. I didn't think you were the type. I was also a detective. It's in the text. Okay, never mind. And therefore Google. So true. It says, let me look at my phone. I'll tell you how long it says. Let me look it up real quick. YouTube Studio. Let me go to the right. It says earn. My page is getting reviewed right now. YouTube will review your channel to make sure it complies with YouTube monetization policies. This usually takes about a month. It says it takes about a month, but usually it takes about like 2 days. They're lying. YouTube's a big cappers. I didn't think you were the type. Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? That makes you no better than a criminal yourself, Lena. Did you ever think about that? But Lena, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Well, technically, even if she was wrong, that guy still killed 5 other people. Let's be real. He was gonna die either way. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lena, Emma told me about you. Oh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago? and how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. I know all the deep dank lore now. What's up, Misty? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? How we doing? That's right. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs? Okay, let's not swear or say anything sus now. We want Vegas to be monetized. When was the last time I swore? I've probably ever only swore like 3 times on this channel, and it was all by accident. And then afterwards I was like, uh-oh, this is the family-friendly channel. Anyways, welcome, Misty. And plus you're allowed to swear and be monetized anyways. I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Don't forget to like or get stabbed. So true. Listen to Damon. Okay, hello there, Lena. Today's trial. Tell me more about that. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Just like every other trial is. Who would have guessed? Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lena. We were supposed to be besties, but it turns out you're just a liar, sis. So sad. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. And it turns out you got gaslit for 2 years, Emma. Sucks to suck. Bad sister. It couldn't be helped, Emma. At the trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Okay. Well, all drama aside, you don't have to exaggerate like that. You're acting like an edgy teenager right now. The fact of the matter is, at 5:15, there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lena. What the witness, Miss Starr, said. OMG, is that cheese, Vegas? No, there's no cheese here. What are you talking about? I am wearing yellow, though, if that's what you're talking about. But anyways, welcome to the chat, Mr. Gregory. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife? Oh no. Lena, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lena look so phased before. I've also only known her for 2 days, so I guess that makes sense. Tell me about your detective days, Lena Sky. It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, you just posted a copy pasta. I'm not going to read all that. She was amazing. Okay, of course she was working with Damon Gann all the time. Coincidence? I think not. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together. This guy is literally everywhere. He has to be sus. Chief Gant, he was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked on the crime scenes. Also, I just thought about this. Let's go look over here. Tell me this however many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tell me that wait, what's the word? Septuple sevens isn't something that a chief big dog would have as their ID number on purpose just because they think it's cool. Yeah, it's definitely him. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed. Okay. Emma really idolizes her big sister, I guess. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience at investigating crime scenes so you could use the experience in court, right? 7 is my favorite number. It has nothing to do with this. It obviously does, because we know that the 7 person is the one who did it, so it's you. Anyways, Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. So he's also pulling the strings? Who would have guessed? Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. Okay, tell me about the Dark Gay investigation. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right? Yes, Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations. They even had the same office? Yeah, they must have been besties back then. We led a team of the best detectives on the force, and now he's trying to throw her under the bus for some reason. Don't know about that yet. We got Lunch Lady, we got Cowboy, we got Goodman, and then we got Dead Boy. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. The lucky number, the safe choice. Maybe it's not such a safe choice if you're making it so obvious that it's you whenever you commit a murder. Did you ever think about that, oh young? I don't think you did. Okay. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. When he tried to murder Emma, I suppose. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Murder is murder. I'm not taking sides here. Yeah, murder is murder, especially whenever you do it. Now you tell us that. Okay, first one at the scene. Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself. That's where he found me. Okay, so he was trying to take the sister hostage because obviously she wouldn't want her sister to die. That makes sense. So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lena? It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. Okay. Oh, there were 2 people dead. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. Wait, what? Why is he on the bottom, though? Did they do like a skewer? Did they skewer him? Did he skewer the enemy and himself at the same time? 3 bodies. Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect. So Joe Dark was already dead when you got there? Yeah. Damon Gant killed him too. That's why in murder drones, not worker drones, are disassembly drones. What? I don't know, I just like N as a character. Me who has no idea what anything about murder drones, I have no idea what you're talking about. The only N that I know is from Death Note. Goated anime, by the way. One of my favorites. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked a little. Understandable. You thought your sister was dead, probably. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her. After all, her sister must have gone through. She did just witness 2 people die. I don't know what Murder Drones is. I know what it is, I'm just never gonna watch it. Just the same way I'm never gonna watch John Deese's object shows. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Was he not dead? Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident? Every single one of them was. That's right, quite a coincidence, It's almost like it's set up like I've said from the beginning. I don't buy it. Same! Phoenix finally grew some brain cells? Oh my god, he has 2 brain cells now! He doesn't have a peon brain, let's go! Skewer, an older cheese technique that is more rarely used today. It is known as a backwards pin. The most times whenever I use a skewer, it's freaking meat. Meat skewers are the best, and you have like steak, and you have like chicken, and a bunch of other stuff on them. It's kind of fire. There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. It makes no sense. Just by chance. But that case was solved 2 years ago. N was good, but became Uzi's pet. Okay, that's weird. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall, yes. His actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. Now he's even more yeehaw cowboy than he was before. Did Vegas pronounce cheese? Chess like cheese? LMAO. Wait, did I say cheese? Oh. I thought you said cheese, not chess. Oh my god. I might actually be dyslexic. I don't know. I mispronounce these words and misread them all the time whenever I'm streaming. But whenever I'm reading, like, regularly, I have one of the fastest word count reading and comprehension, like, ever. But whenever I'm reading my freaking chat, I don't know the difference between chess and cheese. It's kind of crazy. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. Murder Drones is pretty mid. Okay. Mid. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself, the chief's office. How about instead of watching Murder Drones, watch Attack on Titan instead? Anyways, maybe we should have a look at the chief's office, the site of that final SL9 murder. Yes, maybe we should do that. How do we go there? Criminal underground parking lot, perhaps? February 24th, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. No one's here today, not even Miss Starr. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. We already proved what happened. Nothing. It's irrelevant. Oh wait, somebody did die there. They just didn't die at the time that we thought that they died. I don't know, it's complicated. Anyways, that must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lena look even more guilty. My bad. Hang in there, Lena. Well, we're gonna come in clutch like we always do. I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow or else we're cooked. Okay. Move. Yeah, now that I think about it, this is stupid. You need to go to the police department entrance and then go to the chief police department person's office, I think. That's an over-exaggeration. But yeah, In does start to be more open to Uzi, let's say. That's why Uzi is not my favorite character, but In is. In after episode 1 to episode 7 to 8 is a massive W. I don't know, bro. Whatever you say is true, I suppose. Oh my god, yeehaw, howdy Bambina, how am I not in jail after everything Okay guys, I stabbed somebody, I impersonated a police officer, I lied in court, I forged some evidence, I stole some evidence, I didn't do my job, and I said that I'm a security guard but I wasn't looking at the cameras at the time of the murder, but guess what? I'm still here. How am I not at least fired? And second off, in jail. Anyways, howdy Bambina. Oh, Mr. Marshall. I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. Sarah, you never know where life will lead you, Bambina? I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Who's Billy? Excuse me? Billy? Must be his pet cactus. Oh my god, imagine a cactus actually dying because it doesn't have enough water. That's embarrassing. Story is different with TADC. It's just fire. It's a Netflix show now. The Amazing Digital Circus is actually good. Every single time I see a clip from Murder Drones, it's kinda cringe. I just found it mostly corny. Same. Where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Thank goodness this guy's getting thrown in jail. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner. But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it? Why do prospectors head west? I was trying to find the gold, Bambino. If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Nah, we didn't see Miss Angel Star today, so we can't get you a steak dinner. Yeah, like that, but it was made for teens anyways. Yeah, it's automatically better because it's not for children. Okay, talk. Tell me about Mr. Dark. Something was fishy about this trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. I just like In, that's it. The rest is case closed for me. The only good character? Well, if the show only has one good character, how can you think it's a good show? That's kind of crazy. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. A question? About what? The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. You know what I bet is? Did you like stab him with a piece of a jar? Is this what it is? Because we haven't talked about this jar yet and it has blood on it and it's from the scene of the crime. That's what I'm guessing. What does that mean? It means there's a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. He just got jarred to death instead. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Okay. Forgery? Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? Probably. That's pretty natural for this game, isn't it? The case left behind scars on all of us. The scars that the SL9 incident left behind. Okay. Tell me about Prosecutor Marshall. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. Okay, I just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together. First case together ends in his death. How lucky can you be? How old was he, your brother? He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day, same as Edgeworth. The highest honor? You mean the King of Prosecutors, of course. I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. I thought you hated prosecutors, buddy. Wasn't your brother one? Oh yeah, you hated prosecutors afterwards because of all the forged evidence and stuff. That makes sense. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother. I suppose so. The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as... That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal. Same as this time? How come literally everything is the same? Huh? Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe... Oh, how's that? Hello, Catherine. How are we doing today? Also, guys, since there's like 9 people here, I don't know who the rest of you are, but I think that I'm probably going to be doing the 24-hour live stream this weekend, maybe on Saturday, but I'll like post about it later. But first I need my channel to get verified for monetization, you know what I'm saying? But if it does that before Saturday, I'm probably going to do the 24-hour live stream then. So, you know, tune in, it's going to be lit. I'm going to be falling asleep halfway through, but I'll be there anyways. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so that case wouldn't die. Apparently someone tried to stop you. Didn't work. Detective Goodman was murdered and the evidence locker was empty. You want to know who went in there with him? Big Orange Man. Scars. There was something. Oh, let's go. So true. Getting a random phone call. And I think that whenever I'm doing that, I'll play that game that you recommended me to play, Catherine. I'll play that Miss Side, the freaking anime girl game. The one that you wanted me to play, I'll play it during the 24-hour live stream. Guaranteed. I'll also play the one game that Carl wanted me to play. Guaranteed. And some other ones, so it'll be lit. Yeah, that one. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Miss Starr was fired and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No way they were careful enough not to be too obvious. They? Who are you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gann and Lena Sky. Okay, so the 2 people that got promoted to chiefs. Okay, this is what happened. They like tag teamed it somehow. And Damon Gant made a promise, and he was like, whenever I become the chief of police and we murder this guy, I'll put you in the top spot. And then they put each other in the top spot and made everyone else get fired, dead, or put in a box. I believe that's what's going to happen. Russians know their stuff. So true. Just trying to play Roblox would be funny. You act like I didn't play Roblox like 10 years ago. You act like I didn't used to be just like you and I was a massive Roblox kid. I was, okay? I've been doing Roblox. I've been on Roblox. I haven't been on Roblox in like 5 years, but I used to. I used to grind Roblox so hard. Okay, pause, by the way. That sounded sus. You really need to play Spiritfarer? Maybe we can add that to the list. I don't know what that is. The investigation lead, Damon Gann, and his second in command, Lena Sky. Look at them. They're posted up. They look cool. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. Huh? Why are you doing the freaking question mark face, little bro? Never played Roblox? Oh. Need to get, downloaded. It's free, buddy. It's free. Free on phone, free on PC, free on everything. Play Threshold? What's Threshold? What's that? That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lena transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Her sister told me that too. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too. Makes sense. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. I'm stupid. My brother was the smart one. He did. Elena's secret, it all started 2 years ago? Give me my alcohol, buddy. Why does he just have a freaking random alcohol canteen out here? That's crazy. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? It was certainly enlightening, I suppose. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. Roblox is so big, it's free on PC, mobile, PlayStation, Xbox, and VR. Yeah, you can literally play Roblox anywhere. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy, he's my frenemy. Roblox is like the second biggest game ever next to Minecraft. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict back when he was on his edgy arc, but he's a good guy now. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. Oh, back at it again. Who would have guessed he's the big bad? Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. I'm just going to be an actual cowboy at this rate. Bro, you need to stop chugging. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Oh, Marshall's got words of wisdom for Emma. Let's go. Adios, Bambina. Bye, cowboy. This is probably the last we'll ever see of you. Goodbye, my friend. Hopefully Emma does become a real investigator. Just rumors, my guy. Are you sure about that? I believe the cowboy now. The cowboy's my bestie now. My brother doesn't want me to get Roblox because he thinks I'm going to get really into it. I don't know. Everyone else does. I'm pretty sure almost everybody in the chat is a Roblox stan. I ain't going to lie. February 24th. Police Station. Criminal Affairs Department. His loss? The place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Actually, Phoenix, it looks exactly the same as it does every other time we come in here. I ain't gonna lie. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Womp womp, little bro. Oh, what's up, Nancy? Welcome to the chat. I had a dream where a worker drone from Unalive Drones was in Dandy's world. That sounds interesting if you're into both of those things. Me, on the other hand, I've never played either of them. Welcome to the stream, though. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us? This is the first guy this guy in the back has ever opened his mouth. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do. I'm the only mod in this chat, lol. You're the only person who's not a mod in this chat, besides Katrin. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. Oh, you said non-mod. Bro, I am dyslexic. I misread everything that everybody says all the time. I think festive is the word usually used for those. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything. Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits. What, Emma, we could have just gaslit him. What are you doing? You fumbled. Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. Oh, it turns out everyone's just Detective Gumshoe. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office. He literally said we can't go in there. Okay, whatever. We're going in there anyways. We're going to break and enter. Who cares? What the... Why does he have a freaking organ like it's freaking Transylvania? Does bro think he's Dracula or something? February 24th, Police Department, Chief's Office. Most of my dreams are crossovers of random games together like Omori and Lobotomy Corp. I've still never seen Lobotomy Corp, and that sounds like a really weird game title, I'm not gonna lie. Where are you, Orange Man? Oh. Interesting music. Whoa, where am I? Wouldn't it be funny if Damon Gant was the one playing the music? In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said at the door. Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Looks like it. I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. Who's Bach? Isn't Bach like a famous composer or something? Lethal Corporation. I love this thing. So fun to play. Oh, you're saying you are the one playing it. That's crazy, Damon. You got some musical talent. Maybe you should have just became Beethoven instead of becoming a murderer. Did you ever think of that? Anyways. I thought I was a genius until... Oh, I accidentally skipped it. Hello? I never could remember where C was. Oh, I had a dream where I was standing in the side of a building and had an urge to fall down, and then I jumped off the building and Oyasumi was playing in the background. I remember, that's just an Omori ending. That's whenever you decide not to go see all your friends and fess up to your crimes. That's whenever you just decide to commit no life. You know what I'm saying? Bad ending. Hmm? Oh, hello there, my friend. Oh, it's you too. Ha ha ha, it's me, the big orange man. Chief Gant, you're not gonna stare at me? Are we not having a staring contest today, little bro? He put that paper he was reading in his desk. So, Raito, have you been swimming lately? What's your obsession with swimming, buddy? Do you think I'm Michael Phelps? Nah, I'm Phoenix Wright. No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. Ganty guy, it is Ganty guy, he's returned. I can appreciate that. I've had my handfuls too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lena's provocative statement. I don't really have dreams, or at least ones I can remember. Same. Provocative statement? You mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. I'm on camera. Yeah, smile. See that big picture on the wall over there? It's crazy how you're talking in the game and in the chat at the same time. That's a picture of Lena, Neil, and me. We're just gonna ignore the fact that this entire jar is literally right there in the back? Aight, bro. I don't know how this is sus, but it's sus that it's there. Lena, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I literally just pointed it out. It's the vase in the background. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it though. Phoenix Wright, please grow one brain cell for once in your life. That'd be great. There's literally the exact same vase back there. Anyways, I'll take that picture though. Gant team picture added to the court record. Interesting. What else? Oh my god, here we go again. You're just gonna sit there? Alright, let's do it. Anyways, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm a busy boy. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together. Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? The case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. Lobotomy Corps and Lethal Company are two very different games. Yeah, I've played Lethal Company before because that was like the biggest thing in the world last year. Never heard of Lobotomy Corp until you started talking about it, though. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to... Okay, you ain't gotta get all serious on me. There's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. Can we break in? Can we break and enter? Wait, are we gonna pull a Maya and like steal a keycard and break and enter? Looks like we aren't welcome. It seems that case isn't over with yet after all. What do you mean? Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. That's what I'm saying. You mean like a clue? Yeah, Blue's Clues. There's got to be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Okay, use your big brain, Vegas. Can we just go in there again? Can we request like free access into it? That'd be great. Blah, blah, blah. Lobotomy Corp is basically SCP management, the game, but it makes you rage. Yeah, that sounds like it would actually be fun, though. You want to commit a crime? I want to commit a crime in order to catch somebody else who did a crime. So, you know, it's crime on crime action, so it's fair. Hey, pal, it's me, Gumshoe. You remember me? Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt. They won't let me sit down because I'm Gumshoe and I never get anything nice. I have to stand the entire time. From sitting so long? Actually, from serving everyone oh, never mind. I'm just the intern. I serve people coffee now. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Gumshoe, my favorite! Yeah, he's back. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? He's probably in his office being being stuck up and edgy right now. No, why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle's between you two in court. That sounds serious then. Is it because of what my sister said? Probably. That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. Sucks to suck, little bro. Yikes. Okay. Detective Gumshoe. You want to be part of a plan to break me into Detective Gant or Chief Gant's office? That'd be great. Tell me about Edgeworth, though, I guess. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lena Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she? Well, Edgeworth still did it, though. Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court, so it's all his fault. If you quit now, I promise to give $50 to Gumshoe. Well, he kind of needs it, bro. Look at that broken auto. He needs it to take that random girl in his locker on a date. Maybe we should stop for Gumshoe's sake. Just kidding. He's gonna be poor. Edgeworth already docked like 90% of his pay anyway, so what's $50 gonna do anyways? Let's be real. Screw that, buddy. Not only that. But as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor kept him safe from those who don't like him. But he's been getting cooked recently by you. Because you've been handing him these L's, he's now getting roasted by everyone. Are there really so many people who hate him? In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. That makes sense. Hey Dick, keep it up the good work. Who's this guy? Yes, sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. Yes, sir. You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Okay. Yes, sir. Guys, it's okay for me to say that word. It's literally his name. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Everyone loves you. Is this why you're poor? Because you always take everyone to eat? Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyways, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Okay, tell me more about this SL9 thing that you got going on. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. Gives Gumshoe $5,000. You need to give Gumshoe $5,000, Nancy. He is the brokest person in the entire verse. No. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. No what? $50,000? Oh my gosh, Damon, you're so rich. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack, you mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall who was trying to protect some girl? Yeah. Me. It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. Yeah, it's because he's dumb. You know, Phoenix Wright, if you have 2 brain cells, this guy has half of 1. Gives Gumshoe 8,000 clams. Yeah, let's just go get Aubrey to go break a bunch of jars and vases real quick, get those clams up, and give them to Gumshoe. Let's do that. But only if you quit. Okay, guys, stream's over. Just kidding. Not gonna happen, buddy. You're going to jail. You're gonna get executed in the town square, Damon Gann. I'm sorry to inform you. Anyways, well, what was it? Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress. He's just stupid, let's be real. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Okay, let's do that first so I don't forget. Wrong knife. The murder weapon, allegedly, maybe not. I think bro got vased to death. But here's a switchblade though. About this. Hey, that's the murder weapon. Has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker. Razor? I love this case. We're about to be at the end of it. I think the next episode's going to be the last one, because this is the final investigation. And then tomorrow will probably be the final day of trial. Unless something crazy happens. But you know. It is what it is. Welcome to the chat. Gives Gumshoe, how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9,872,580 No, $9,872,580. I got a new phone, by the way. What type of phone did you get? Is it an iPhone or an Android? Or something else? On the day Detective Gumshoe was murdered, this suddenly Wait, what? Oh, that says Goodman, not Gumshoe. Yeah, he's not dead. Oh my god, imagine, biggest plot twist, next game, Gumshoe gets murdered? I would cry. This suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why would this switchblade be inside Edgeworth's car muffler? I don't know. That's it. Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. Yes, we got so much to talk about. Tell me about the Dark crimes first. Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman, except for the fact that he was a serial killer. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? Gumshoe gonna get murdered? No! Okay, imagine I played the second game in like a month or something after I beat another one, and Detective Gumshoe was the first person who got killed. That'd be crazy. One day on his way back from work, he hit someone with his car. With his car? So, it was an accident. An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. Oh, okay, so he murdered somebody by accident and then got the dopamine rush, I see. An animal. He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who saw this. Oh my gosh. A kid walked by just then, so he killed him too. Then when he was burying them, a jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally, okay, so he just... What? He just ran somebody over, got out of his car, killed a lady that saw it, walked across the street, killed the guy that saw that, saw a child that was there, a kid was there eating his lollipop, minding his own business, stabbed in the neck, and then a jogger runs by, he's like, hey, did you see that? Yeah. Stab him in the eyeball, and then he turns himself in after he buries the bodies on the sidewalk? Bro, craziest serial killer I've ever heard of. Poor Gumshoe. We don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Gumshoe could be fine, I was just saying. Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in? Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered the freaking guy. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. Dark seems sus. Why turn himself in? Probably because he did kill all of those people, and then he went to go get questioned, and then Chief Gant and Lena Skye were like, hey, listen here, buddy. You go murder that guy in there, and then I'm going to catch you, and then we're both going to become big dogs. But then he ended up killing him anyways. So, yeah, it was all part of your plan. Let's be real. This is the imaginative world that I'm coming up with. This is all your fault. It's a good thing the last witness wasn't killed. That last witness is literally standing right beside me. Could you not activate her PTSD? That'd be great. AKA Emma. She's literally right here. Okay, tell me more about the murder weapon, I suppose. This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right, pal. We traced it back to the store he bought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it too. Seems pretty conclusive, I suppose. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. Yes, we do see that. You don't have to take a good look to notice that. It's actually kind of obvious. Yeah, well, anyways, screw you, science girl. I have brain cells too. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. It's probably found inside the marshal's body, right? That's what did him in. Where was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. But imagine this happened instead. Imagine somebody got a vase, killed him with it, and then broke the knife, put a piece of the knife inside of his stomach. That's what I'm saying happened. What? It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet, down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive, I suppose, as long as it wasn't forged, fabricated. Neil's autopsy report? Ooh, more evidence. Why do I have so much stuff, bro? Switchblade knife updated in the court record. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. How many lines of stuff do I even have? I have 1 row. I have 2 rows. I'm going to have 3 rows of evidence by the time this entire trial is over. This has got to be the most I've had in this entire game. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. Hey, buddy. Damon, you going to give me $50? You said you were going to give Gumshoe $50, but what about me? Anyways, it's not money, but does it concern the chief? His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay. Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door. Oh, what? Really? Oh my god. Edgeworth, you're gonna break the law for us? Yay! But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust. I'm not a civilian, I'm an attorney. Did you ever think of that? Breach of trust? Simply put, I'd be canned. They're gonna fire me even more than Edgeworth already has. I mean, I basically only make like $1 an hour now because of everything Edgeworth did, but, you know, they just fire me for real, for real. I love the vibration. I know you do, so I'm keeping my controller on the table on purpose. Who's Dark? Dark is a serial killer. Apparently this case was connected to a case 2 years ago, and that case 2 years ago was about Joe Dark, who's a serial murderer, and Emma and Lena were both there to witness the last death. You missed a lot yesterday, or the other day. I don't know, but you missed one of the streams, and there was a bunch of stuff that happened. No money for you, you're trying to kill me. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'll just take all the money off of your dead body. How about that? Anyways. Oh, sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's. That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. That was fast. It's almost like they planned it from the beginning. Oh. So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. Fallen, I think I'll have the vibration off. Well, most of the people like the vibration razor, so your opinion is outmatched. I wonder if there's something we should show him that should make him change his mind. Like a picture? I don't know if this will work or not. A picture? A vase. Oh, we have to press the right button though first. You're stupid. How about we present to him a picture first? Present! I love vibration, and you can't do anything about it. Let me share a little advice with you as a detective. If you don't have a clue, blah blah blah, I'm stupid. I have 0 brain cells. Okay. Jar. About that jar, I think I've seen it somewhere before. Somewhere. Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most uninformative detective I've ever met. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me again. He's telling me how much of an idiot I am, like always. Chief Gant. Where could I have seen that before? I don't know, maybe in the office you're talking about? Buddy, what? That doesn't... It's right here. Buddy, I just showed you the... Okay, this is so stupid. Do I not have what I need to get into that room yet? I guess not. How long is this game? I finished exams and it's still not finished. Katrin, I'm pretty sure the next episode of this game is going to be the last one. So, not that much longer, okay? But it is pretty long. Because there's 5 cases and each case is like 3 days. So that's fire. I mean, that's very long at least. I guess we're done with you. We'll move on somewhere else though. Long? Not that long. Maybe we should go talk to like Edgeworth or something. I don't know. Underground parking lot? Let's go talk up here. February 24th, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet. There he is. It looks like he's writing something. He's over in the corner being edgy again. Oh, what are you doing here? I mean, what are you doing here? He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. I was writing a fanfic and then you came in and disturbed me, Phoenix. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with the rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? I am Edgeworth, I am the best, so nothing matters. Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm rooting for you. Why are you such a fangirl of this guy, honestly? That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. You should pull an evil stunt and just stop at the last episode. Just don't complete the game. The final trial where we're going to find out all the answers and who done it. Yeah, screw that. Instead, we're going to play a Stardew Valley. How about that? Anyways, so what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. He's in the corner being edgy and stuff. That got me laughing really hard. Hey man, I try my best. I'm low-key a comedian, let's be real. But that is what he does all the time. Tell me more about your forged evidence. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict, even though I was getting gaslit into doing it, but it's whatever. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean that the evidence was false? The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything then. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. The fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have. Mr. Edgeworth, oh my gosh. Why does he have a picture of his clothes? That's not a picture of his clothes. He loves himself so much that he framed his clothes. He's crazy, bro. I'm Edgeworth and I'm the best. My clothes are the best, so I'm going to frame my clothes. If he could, he'd probably frame himself. Let's be real. I take pride in my work. So tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Okay, I'll stop. Why has it all come to this? Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Tell me about tomorrow's trial. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial and now this one? It seems all you do is worry about me. He's naked right now? Buddy, he's literally wearing clothes. Are you blind? Katrin, do you have glasses on right now? Are you blind? You need to go see an eye doctor? Like, what are we doing here? To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial. If Mr. Edgeworth walks out on the trial, I'm walking out on the game. Just like Katrin said. Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. Not gonna lie, singing with the Edgeworth voice sounds soothing. Maybe I should make a singing career. Make another YouTube channel where I just sing songs as Edgeworth. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Used the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture? Something seems strange about it. I'm telling you, it's the vase in the background. Are you blind? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Do you have no brain cells, Phoenix? Phoenix, you're a peon. Maybe not. Don't think again, my friend. Why? Why do you hate my singing so much? Why are you such a hater, Katrin? How about you just be supportive and be like, yes, Vegas, go, pursue your singing dreams. Instead, every single time I sing, you go, wow. That's literally the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Wow. So supportive. I was reading a book since I had to for school, so what did I miss? Damon Gant's sus. Edgeworth is about to get cooked. Gumshoe is poor. And his name is Dick, so it's okay to say that word because it's his name. That's what you missed. Okay. The day Detective Goodman was murdered, you were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Because you were awarded this? Wow, you're such a big wait. Why is there a sword in this one and there's not a sword in this one? Huh? Did they take the sword off of the prosecutor's award and use it to stab somebody? Why is it different? I just noticed that. Have you heard that crap? What, me singing? It's honestly amazing. I'm basically like, who's the best male singer? Ed Sheeran? That's me. I'm basically Ed Sheeran, but with curly black hair. His name is Dick. Caught me off guard. Well, it is, so it's fine. I'm just saying his name. What, you want me to just not say it? Do you want me to just say his name is PP instead? Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. Please specify it's Dick Gumshoe because otherwise you don't know how monetization works. You're allowed to cuss. There's a bunch of people who cuss that are monetized. You're just not allowed to cuss in the first 30 seconds. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? Like what? This screwdriver. Why do I have this? Edgeworth looks like this. He kind of does. If his lips were plumper, then he would literally be that emoji right there. I ain't gonna lie. But he just got line lips. He got thin lips, so he can't be like that. Vegas, say methamphetamine. Okay, I just said it. Did you think I was gonna stumble on that? Do you think I have a lisp or something? Nah, I can say methamphetamine easily. That's light work. Call me Walter White. I know all about that. Hi, Butter. Welcome to the chat, though. How are we doing? Skittle juice, by the way. I haven't drank any of that today, but I am right now. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, also, Butter, I told everyone earlier, but 24-hour live stream this weekend, probably, depending on when I get monetized. If I get monetized before that, then 24-hour live stream this weekend, on Saturday. Anyways, what is methamphetamine? I don't know. It's the thing that Walter White makes in Breaking Bad. It's a drug. Oh, I love math. Yeah, I said methamphetamine, honestly, obviously. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right. Of course the chief asked you to. Why wouldn't he? Okay, what was I doing? Should I present this? Oh, heck yeah, man. Why are you saying heck yeah? What did I do? Do you need me saying methamphetamine for your weird Vegas compilation or something? In America, you have Skittle juice. In Turkey, we have iced tea ceftol. Did I say that right? What even is that? Can you explain what iced tea ceftol is? This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. I just stole it and I have it now. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes? The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. I literally said that before any of you. How come I have more brain cells than the people that are written to be smart in this game? It's crazy. It's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. Why did you sound like that for a second, Emma? Why did you sound like me? I remember now. K. What do you mean, K? Yeah, methamphetamine is a drug. Don't look it up. I remember now. Remember what? That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. How? Coincidence? 2 years ago? Seems like everything changed back then. There's a story behind its design. A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? It's simple, really. Contradiction? That's what the award's based on. Okay, tell me more, tell me more. I would love your knowledge. Vegas is just like Emma for real. Why? There's many things. This could be a good thing or a bad thing. Are you saying I'm a girl? That's an insult. Are you saying I'm smart? I would be very appreciative if you said that. Or are you saying I'm a 16-year-old? Because 2 out of 3 of those things are wrong. And those are basically all of Emma's character traits, let's be real. Anyways, but she's gorgeous though. I'm like, okay, well, it wasn't that one. Dang. Roasted again! Oh my god, Katrin's on a heater right now. She's got an AK-47 right now and she's really sending out shots for no reason. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, tell me about the prosecutor's trophy. This award, Emma got burgers on her mind. I wouldn't be surprised if she had burgers on her mind. You know who does have burgers on her mind? I ain't gonna lie. Maya be talking about burgers all the time. Maya always says, hey dude, Nick, you wanna go get some burgers? Being a girl is an insult. Not necessarily. It is for me, though, because I am a guy. And if somebody says that I look like a girl, it just means that I look feminine, which isn't cool for me personally. Okay, this award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. But if I called you a girl, that's cool, because you probably are one. I don't know. Maybe you're not. I could just be assuming. And then I'd get cooked. This award originates from the ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The S is sh, E is I is like apple, and I is pronounced as E. Actually, I'm just going to say how to okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, girl being a character trait is crazy. I mean, you're right. Anyways, the first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story? No. Oh, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though? For Emma's sake. Yeah, I totally know what you're talking about, but tell it for the 6 viewers in chat, because they probably don't. Not everyone can be as smart as me. Very well. What? OMG, what? I meant voice reveal. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. That seems like a thing that couldn't exist. I already know your voice. Wait a minute. Bink! That doesn't make any sense. They claims contradict each other. Surprise Bink outside of the courtroom. Didn't see that one coming. Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard the story before, right? Anyways, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. Insta-subbed to Vox? You should have subbed to Vox a long time ago. He's valid. If you leak my voice, I will not hold back. How can he leak your voice? You act like he recorded it. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. So basically the word contradiction was born because the Chinese were cappers. Understood. Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize. Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. I literally hate it. It looks uggo. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. I'll be sure to add this to my fan fiction. That's funny. Bro, what are you talking about? ITD not revealing what it's shortened for. It's a project? Okay. If that's so... Oh, inside the dome? I already know what that is. Then why were you only given a shield? You have to ask Chief Gan about that one. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant? Probably because he used it to kill somebody. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, now what do we do? Are we done here? I believe so. Who's here? Underground parking lot. Excuse me. Oh my god, lunch lady? Would either of you care for a quarter pounder of roast beef? Oh my god, Miss Star! I guess she's out of lunches. I didn't know what ITD was for a second. You're literally the one who made it. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kinda like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Why are we talking about nipples right now? Crazy. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Mommy lunch lady? I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Butter, calm down. Butter always being sus for real. Anyways, aren't you forgetting something? You know that little scene I happened to witness. The instant Lena stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. We already found out that you're a big ol' liar. Your entire thing was a lie. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. This is the same level as your obsession with V pre-character arc? Yeah, no it's not. He said one thing. Get roasted. Yeah, you're stupid, Vox. You're definitely wrong about that one. Anyways, it all dates back to 2 years ago. You have not seen the Subnautica streams? Yeah, no he hasn't. He wasn't there. Joe Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. Okay. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was even more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Okay. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. Oh my gosh, guys, I just said the H word. I'm so sorry. Am I a failure of a Christian Minecraft streamer now? Anyways, after Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Lunch Lady reminds me of the slime girls from Omori. Molly was the best one. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways. And I do wish to forget it. I'm saying this inappropriate. Yeah, it was inappropriate, but guess what? It was funny though. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lena Sky, of course. My sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course they were led by the legendary duo. Lena and Chief Gant. Okay, after the case closed. That's not it. There was probably worse. I would believe it. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence and the such? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear while other items were kept secret. That don't make no sense. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. Huh? Don't act like you were there. Just because he wasn't there doesn't mean you can't watch the VOD. Did you ever hear of a YouTube video before? I don't think you have. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lena Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lena always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lena Sky was merely being used as a pawn. She was getting cooked the whole time. That's my take on the matter anyways. She was being used. Tell me about the legendary duo. Damon Gann, Lena Sky. No, but I watched it. That's what I literally just said. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. He said don't remind me as if he was there before, because he's seen the video. His magnetism? By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. It's almost like he made them pop up out of thin air because he was making them up as he went. Incredible evidence. You mean... Maybe I'm stupid? Maybe you just need to go back to like English 1. Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. If he watched all of them, then that's even more than the ones Mr. Butter was in, because he wasn't even there for like the first one, or first two or something. Back then, everybody looked up to Lena. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Huh? Really? Oh yes. Myself included. I was a fool, really. Let's go? What are we let's going for? She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. I fixed my keyboard. What, was it broken before? Was it like stuck in Russian or something? That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she'd lost her own brother. I watched the VODs after I discovered you. Understandable. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. You should watch the VODs from before I even did Subnautica streams. How about that? Are you that OG Butter? Have you done that before? Mr. Star. Mrs. Star. Yes, you kind of saw my face, but that was like however many years old. Nice. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Nope, the cap on the tab button fell off. Oh, well, that sucks. Why does she have to turn so cold after that? Because she was being used. Lena transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief? I did watch those boring on streams. I don't even remember how boring they were, honestly. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. I'ma go demon time real quick. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lena was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office, and then Damon Gant controls everything, because Damon Gant is a freaking... He deserves to die. I saw your comment on that short that I deleted literally years ago. I can't even play chess? Bro, I'm a baller at chess. I have like a 1650 elo, which is like better than 97% of people on Earth. Hey man, I'm better than like 97% of people on Earth. That's all I'm saying. I'm back. Welcome back, Mr. Gant. How we doing? That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lena? By forcing him to murder? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. You deserve death. You deserve death is what you deserve. It's only logical to conclude. There must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star. You listen to me, Rook. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. I need you to cook it up. Cook it up. Oh my god, can we start singing like a Migos song? Cook it up. Okay. Where are we going now? Should we go back to the detention center and ask how she's getting used or something? Nope. You're irrelevant. Let's go over here then. No. But I did have a video with one of my cousins, also deleted. Why would you post your face on YouTube if you're scared of people seeing your face? Did you think that through, Vox, or no? I don't think that you did. February 24th, police station, criminal affairs department. Oh, you're back. It's me, Gumshoe, the best boy. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files and deliver at least 27 different copies. If I'm gonna make videos, I'm gonna make put it on me and my brother's shared Intense Lager account. Wait, that's you and your brother? I never knew that. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? Oh my gosh. I wasn't scared. Then I was scared. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey, not disc jockey. Oh, I thought freaking Edgeworth was out here playing EDM music or something like that, but I guess this makes more sense. ITD is on pause for a second, so nice. Oh, that type of DJ. I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer is still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. DJ Gunshoe? That'd be a fire DJ name, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Anxiety, that would be fire. I'm so unknown I can't find anything about myself on the internet. What do you mean you can't find anything about yourself on the internet? It's because nobody likes Phoenix Wright, the 5th case. Crazy. It'd be my neck of the line. That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. No, like, we're gonna continue it, but it's on postpone right now. One of the axes? Well, what, did they quit or something, or are they cringe? There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind. Tell me about it. What if I tell you that Detective Gumshoe wants the, present? No, you don't. Just re-add him? Okay. Sheesh. What do I do? Jar. Yeah, I've already done this before. Hello? What if I show you the autopsy report? Let me share a little advice. You're stupid. What if I show you this? I've been studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. To think people are accusing him of injustice. Okay. Y'all are just arguing in the chat right now. I ain't gonna read all that. Anyways, need any knowledge for Minecraft? Not right now, maybe this weekend. You're looking in the case for Mr. Edgeworth. You're allowed to swear, Vox. It does not matter. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal while it was going on, you know? After all, a serial killer was on the loose. But Lena was pretty clear in her confession, though. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dart guilty. Yeah, but she was lying about other stuff, so why don't we think that she's lying about that? Okay. How do I get him to let me in the room? Wait, can I go talk to Edgeworth and be like, hey, can we beg Edgeworth to beg him to let me in the room? Can we do that? No. So something I have here will let me into that room. Yeah, he's banned from Discord. How did he get banned from Discord? Are you winning, son? I'm kind of stuck right now, but I think I'm doing good. We're going to catch a murderer soon, and also that same exact murderer is in the chat right now, so kind of crazy. Anyways, police department? No, Malika. Yes, we are, Mr. Butters. Mr. Butter isn't winning right now because his friend got banned from Discord for some reason, but, you know, besides that, we're good. Welcome to the stream, though. How we doing? Okay, maybe if I present this? Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the award ceremony? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Okay, congratulations. We already read this, haven't we? Got to use that big brain, Vegas? I'm not sure I have a big brain. It's kind of a peon peasant brain, but you know. This one sounds more exciting. Anyways, it gets kind of gory. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Lena is in the chat where... No, I'm talking about you, little bro. The orange guy is a murderer, and he deserves to go to jail. This? That's the ID card record, isn't it? Yes, there's only one number left to investigate at 4:20 p.m. The victim, Detective Goodman, must have entered the evidence room along with someone else. Someone with an executive office number. 777... That's 17 too many, Detective. Maybe you should get a bigger brain yourself. An executive office. I might have a hunch. Yeah, it's Damon. No, Donald. Donald is not in the chat either. It's Damon. Damon is the word you were looking for. Okay, okay. So that doesn't work. Present screwdriver? 4:20, of course. The best time. Best time. Funny number is funny. Okay. Where do I go? What do I do? What am I doing here? Maybe if we talk to Edgeworth and present the ID card to him. Wait. Let me cook. Guys, I'm in the kitchen right now. We'll find out if I'm burning it or being Gordon Ramsay in just a second. Okay. Hi, prosecutor's office. Hello, my good sir. I would like to show you this. Didn't you say you were going to investigate this earlier? Can you give me the... I went to the evidence room on that day of the crime. Chief Gant asked me to do something. To take evidence from a case solved 6 months ago back to the prosecutor's office. I have a locker in there as well. Did you notice anything amiss when you were in the evidence room? That room's always dark and I was in a hurry. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Okay, so you're useless. Tell me about this screwdriver. Okay, but this isn't related to the case, remember? You said so yourself. So I did. Chief Gant gave this to you that day, didn't he? He asked you to bring it here from the police department. The chief is a very competent man, but sometimes he does things that don't make any sense. He's kind of delulu. At least it's better than being incompetent and doing things that don't make sense. A certain detective comes to mind. Oh yeah, we're talking about Gumshoe right here. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Tell me about the jar. Who's better, Edgy or Gunshoe? I pick Gunshoe. I pick Edgy because Edgy went through an edgy arc and then he went on his good boy arc. Detective Gumshoe, he went on a stupid arc and he's still just a stupid little boy. Detective Gumshoe has not evolved as a character whatsoever, let me tell you. Okay, but neither of them are helping me out right now, so actually they're both kind of L's. Present? Bruh. Brother, Miss Wright. Okay, how am I supposed to win this? How am I supposed to win this? Have I presented this to you already? I already have presented this to you, haven't I? This is no help. This is no help whatsoever. Oh, there's a piece of paper on the floor I can examine. Remember what? Blah, blah, blah. I get it now, I get it now. I choose Kitschy Gumshoe. Who the heck is Kitschy Gumshoe? Why did you say Kitschy? Yes, I don't need to know your story. Okay, I understand it now. I would like to examine this piece of paper. AK-47 footwear? What? He has a gun? What? What are you talking about? Anyways, I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright, let's take a look. Let's go invade his privacy. I think I know the answer, but I'm not gonna kill myself. Okay. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey Edgeworth, look over here. It's a distraction. Oh, just talk about the Steel Samurai. Edgeworth is secretly a weeb, so we can just do that, of course. Is that Detective Gumshoe out in the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Hold on. First, let me see what the girl's doing crawling around my feet. Aw, you are so bad at distractions, Phoenix. You need to get good, little bro. He didn't even look. Who cares if that detective is gonna die? What? Letter of... Detective Gumshoe, 4K AK-47 footwear? If you don't know, there's something kitchen gun, so just search it up. I can do that later. If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says, letter of resignation. Wait, are you quitting, Edgeworth? Hello, Happy Shark. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, right? Edgeworth's gonna quit? Who am I gonna make fun of for being edgy now, though? No! Who is Detective Gumshoe gonna have puppy dog eyes for now? No! Edgy, what's going on? You're edgy again! I feel as if something inside me has died. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious. I'm edgy. You're not edgy, you're butter. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation, I wonder if I can use it for anything. We're going to present this to Edgeworth, and then he's gonna let me do whatever I want to because he doesn't want to be a detective without Edgeworth on the being a prosecutor. I'm calling it. Oh my god, I'm so smart. Edgeworth is actually so edgy. Yeah, you know who else is edgy? It's like there's the three goats of edginess. It's John Deese, it's Smiler, and it's Edgeworth. The edgiest people I've ever met in my life. Okay, police department entrance. I freaking love the vibration. I don't know why you're freaking obsessed with this. That's crazy. But I'll keep it on just for you. Hello, I would like to present this to you. Your buddy Edgeworth, he is being kind of edgy right now, and he's gonna quit. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? What? Oh my god, let me breathe heavily. No way. Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious, can he? Is he ever not serious? He isn't. He's never said a joke once in his life, let's be real. I can't believe they pushed him this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice too. But I know different now. He is my edgy. He is our edgy. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him. Oh my god, this is so sad. Detective. That's it. I've made up my mind. But, here, take my ID card. Let's go. Gumshoe's the goat. Gumshoe's the goat. We love this guy. We love this guy. We can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me, pal. It's no secret. I'm already out of the loop. I'm basically fired already. I'm cooked. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake himself. Alright, detective. Thank you very much. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly into pocket. It's time for breaking and entering. Let's go commit a crime, guys. Where are we going? To the chief's office once again. February 24th, Police Department, Chief Office. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Click. Beep. By the way, if you want more Miles, the prequel spin-off series where you play as him, if I recall. Well, maybe we can play that later. Isn't there like 70 games in this series anyways? Yeah, we're going to be playing these for like 3 years, but we'll do it like every now and then. We're going to take a break from Phoenix Wright after we beat this, okay? We're in. That doesn't mean we won't play another mystery or puzzle game, though. Just a different one. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out, little bro. Oh my god, why'd you follow me? Yeah. Why did I say it like that? That sounded so sus, didn't it? Sorry, I thought you were a ghost, so I had to bonk you. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Detective Gumshoe? What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? Edgy Boy Simulator? Very cool. I wasn't sneaking. Fun fact, it's the 24th of January. Takes place 1 month in front of our current time. Yeah, except for the fact that it was like 18 years ago. We should play One Shot. Yeah, that's the next game I'm going to play. Because Kara told me to play it, and now you're telling me to play it too. So I'm going to play One Shot eventually. Probably after this. Or I'll play it during the 24-hour live stream. That's already on the list, Butters. That's already on the list, little bro. So, I came too. And it's at the top of the list, okay? If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Yeah. So true. Yeah, the Funny Bear game. What's the Funny Bear game? Is there a game with a funny bear? What are you talking about, Damon Gant? Hey, don't do that to my card. Oh wait, I know a game with a funny bear. He's a black and white bear that likes murdering children. Haha, just like every other edgy game. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. We're all in this together. Oh, that's a W song. Shout out High School Musical. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Bear and bear? Excuse me? Is that English? Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay, let's find some stuff. We can talk to him still? Tell me about the chief's office, though. That desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lena. On that day 2 years ago. Danganronpa. Fire game, not gonna lie. No, that's wrong! Oh my god, I beat all 3 of them, though. Is anyone using it now? We Bear Bears? I've never watched that show, but I know what it is. No, we're talking about Danganronpa. No sir, this is entirely Chief Gant's office now. Huh, who's to say I'm not gonna play one of the different games that isn't one of the main 3, though? You never know. The only thing I can confirm is that I will be playing One Shot, though. I can confirm that. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. He was freaking wasted, bro. He had like 72 shots of tequila. It was crazy. I see. So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk. No one except Chief Gant himself and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Okay, tell me about Chief Gant. You don't know that, by the way. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes? I also recommended One Shot. I already said I'm going to play it next. Y'all don't need to keep on recommending it, okay? I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be... No. No, there's no way, never mind. Don't worry about it, pal. Okay, now then, let's look around a little bit more. Hey, hold on, not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. Okay, so you're just a needy girl, is what you're telling me right now. You don't just let it go at that. Sorry, this guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you then, Gumshoe? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a sussy baka, do you? I do think he's a sussy baka. I've thought he's a sussy baka for like the last 2 episodes, I'm not gonna lie. What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? Chief Gant? So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. I've already divulged my feelings to everyone in the chat. He's sus, he's going to die. There you go, ignoring me again, pal. Okay. Let us examine. Strange safe? This is a safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue, isn't it? Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. Yeah, we're gonna have to find one then, aren't we? A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Is it 777? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday. No. I'm firing this dumb detective. You're not firing him, bro. You're gonna be dead before you get the chance. Miles, as in Miles Morales? Wrong Miles. Miles, as is Miles Tails Miles Prowers? Also wrong Miles. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Code confirmed! You're so stupid! Play Subnautica 2 when it's out? I might do that. Bingo! What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? 7. All the 7s. The final ID card number on that record, which means that we can confirm that the final ID card on that record is Damon Gant, which means that we know that Damon Gant is a murderer. Oh my gosh, give me some W's in the chat. I figured it out from the very beginning. I'm a genius. I've been a genius. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. Not bingo, say binko. So true. I'll say that from now on. Any word that starts with a B and ends in a O and has anything in the middle, it's automatically bink-o now. You mean 7, okay. That ID number? I think you're 1-7 shy this time. Get cooked, little bro. This can only mean one thing, that Chief Gant's ID number. I heard one shot? Yes. I said that I would play one shot after I beat this game, didn't I? And there's only one more episode after this, so that means one shot is next. Vegas Hindi, The Last Bink. Great YouTube title. Say, anyone care to look inside? Should we? Welcome to the stream anyways, Kara. Yes, what's inside? Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Let me rob this guy. Let me rob him real quick. Hello, hello. Look, it's a, It's a vase. They really smashed the vase on Brother's head and killed him with it, huh? A shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? Are you really that stupid? There's something else in here too. A handprint? What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. What, orange? You think the chief made up the design? I don't think he's a fashionista, sorry to inform you. Oh, well, it was just a thought, though. Is that it? This is all that was in that safe? Apparently so, it's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup. Can't see? Sucks to suck. I ain't moving the camera just so that you can see, okay? They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with the case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. I don't want to get cooked. Great. Now we have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 case? Come on. There's got to be something we can show the detective. Use your big brain. Okay. Okay. Hold. Present. This? Jar me? Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ha, those were the days. It was literally yesterday. It's kinda early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? Oh, Vegas, have you ever played Hyper Light Drifter? You need to play that too? Oh my gosh, you're giving me like 17 different games to play, Anxiety. You know, all of the games that you've told me have got to be put at the bottom of the list, so it might be a while before I get to play any of them. unless I play them for fun and don't stream them. Which I could do that too, but I have not played that game before. That's right, one of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know that fragment we just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe? Yes, that one. That was in the safe. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Damon Gant, you're looking more sussy as we go. Let's see if it fits. Yes, let us do a puzzle. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Mr. Wright, here's some glue. Am I just carrying this jar around with me 24/7? That's kind of crazy. If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Okay. I would like to put it in there. Okay, that didn't work. I would like to put it in there. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, obviously it's going to be this way. Bink. That was just a mini bink. It didn't deserve a big one. There, it fits like a charm. That, of course, means... Okay, why is the blood looking like a... What even is that blood splatter? Why does it look like it's trying to write like a Z? Or like a N? Or like a 7? Or like an L? Backwards? I don't know. Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in that safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But, hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. How so? What is this? There's a reddish line on it. Is that supposed to be somebody's name, but like halfway written? That's blood. I don't get it. Or is it supposed to be like a code or something? Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? Fun fact, I can type... Fun fact, I don't even know what that is, so I don't even know how to say that. Unstable jar updated in the court record. Okay. What about the handprint, though? Present rubber glove? So that's why I have to get it. You understand, don't you? Don't be so negative. Okay, not rubber glove. R, got to stay positive. Okay. Oh, evidence locker. You can use the handprint to use the evidence locker, and that's how he opened a locker? No locker can be opened without a fingerprint match. Besides, there's no reason for the murderer to touch his own locker. The backwards apostrophe? I don't know what any of those things are. Hey, wasn't your locker the one with the blood on it, detective? You're kind of a sussy baka too for that. The handprint of the real murderer's gloved hand without any fingerprints. Shh! If they came to arrest me, you'll defend me, won't you? If that happens, I think you'll do better pleading with Edgeworth. Okay, so that didn't work, I suppose. Do you have the Turkish keyboard downloaded? I don't think they just randomly have a Turkish keyboard downloaded, I ain't gonna lie. Wow, look at the size of the Chief Gant's desk. It's huge! You know what else is huge? Anyway, speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Oh, it's you two, Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. I don't know. This looks like a list of evidence, pal. A list of evidence? In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though. Hey, look at the case name. SL9? Let me guess. SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said I wonder what... No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long? That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence here. A half-size list of evidence. Just like Edgeworth said, the list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists... What the heck? What? Really? Excuse me? Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case. Obviously. It would appear so. Evidence list added to the court record. Okay. But what does it say? Can I read it? Check it. Can I not read it? Why is it just gonna be blurry? What's the point? Oh. What the... What? Excuse me? Are we just gonna ignore the fact that there's a murder... There's a drawing of a murder on the back? I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here. What is it? Did you find something? I can't make it out. I better keep quiet about it for now. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Why are your eyes moving around like that, Mr. Wright? Are you being sussy buck? Are you hiding something from me? An evidence list with blurry evidence. Oh. Yeah, Malika, you gotta remember, you gotta turn stuff around sometimes. The most important thing is always on the back. Okay. About that. Yeah, Damon Gant, do you care clarifying why there's a murder in the back? Are we just gonna ignore that? Okay. Wait, we can examine this again? A list of evidence from the SL9. Mr. Edgeworth had the other half of that list. What would the list be doing here? Love the stream, it's awesome. Wow, thanks Voxenity, so appreciative. We better look a little more into this list. Well, I already saw it. Okay, what's this? This is the real deal, isn't it? The armor and these weapons? Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor? Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? Way too much. I'm trying to protect someone? Sure you are. Yourself? What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. Emma, you're 16. You should be in gym class right now. What are you talking about taxes for? You don't have any taxes to pay, idiot. Shh, be careful of what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there. He's too big, let's be real. That's what she said, by the way. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be. Okay, interesting. So we got this. No investigation here. We got this. Let's look at the organ, because why not? The chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the criminal affairs department. That's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th floor of an entirely different building. Love your streams. Thank you, Anxiety. Much appreciated. Emma playing the tax victim role? No, Emma's like you now, Malika. She ain't paying taxes, just like you taught us all to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, when a detective screws up, the chief calls them to this office and makes them listen. So actually, Malika and Emma are kind of identical. It makes them listen to the organ for hours. What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. You'll see in time? Sure, buddy. The detective can't hear anything for days except for the ringing in their ears. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally. I'm sorry, Malika. I'm just joking. Just joking. But aren't the chief's ears affected? He never listens to anyone anyways. Oh, he just listens to himself. That's besides the point. Okay. Let me slide to the left. Okay, what's this picture? These shelves are mostly empty. Lena must have cleaned them out whenever she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey, this is when Lena and I went to that theme park. Oh, you're sad. Huh. Sorry, your sister's gonna die. Anyways, look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. This is the 15th floor. You're trying to pull Omori out here? Anyways, I know, I was just saying. Saying what? Ever since making Detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that. Why? Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams, many of which involve committing no life, I suppose. So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired. Don't say that. Yeah, he's gonna get cooked in a little bit. Okay. This? This was Lena's desk. It sure is tidy. Lena's always been a meticulous cleaner. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. The cleaning lady, right? Does Lena ever come back here? No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. Wow, what a good guy. I would never think he's a murderer. They were the stuff legends are made of. Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime? Probably both. Let's look at this picture again. This was taken on that day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma. After receiving this reward trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture there. Then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. Wait, why do I sound like this? Then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? Okay. we have to figure out how to get this thing out of here. By proving that a cloth would be important in a crime scene? Okay, is there a cloth here? No. Uh-oh, what if they used the cloth for the jar or something? I don't know. What am I supposed to prove again? Let's redo this again. This is safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue. Who would kill a 16-year-old? There was a guy trying to kill a 16-year-old. Serial killer. He actually killed a baby, or a child. Okay, Malika, let me tell you a story about Joe Dark. Here he is one day, alright? He accidentally hits somebody in a car. And then his, like, instinctive murder-ish genes inside of him trigger. So he hits somebody in a car. That was an accident, right? And he kills them. And he's like, uh-oh. And then there's a bystander over here that's a girl. And she looks at him and he's like, excuse me? And he goes over there and kills the bystander. Stabbed her in the neck. She's dead. That's 2 people. She sees another passerby across on the other side of the street. Stabs him. Also dead. While he's burying the dead bodies, a child is watching, eating a lollipop. I don't know if the child was eating a lollipop. I just like to assume that he was there eating a lollipop and just like looking up at him or like eating ice cream or something. And then he got stabbed, 2, and thrown inside the mass grave. Okay? And then after that, a jogger comes by, sees him digging the grave, stabs him as well, throws him in the grave. Then he goes, turns himself in because of a guilty conscience, and tries to kill a 16-year-old. So, you're out here complaining about why he's trying to kill a 16-year-old whenever you should be complaining about why is he trying to kill an 8-year-old? Did you ever think of that? The lollipop is necessary for the story, I get it. Yeah, it's gotta be a lollipop or like some ice cream or something, like whichever one you like better. I can't keep with you. I can't keep up with you. He killed Kirby too? Yeah, he killed Kirby. If you say so. Okay, so we're supposed to prove that this piece of cloth is important somehow. Present this. Hey, that's it. That's the king of prosecutors. Of course, pal. Okay. Everyone knows that. Okay. Phoenix's eyebrow dance during Vegas' whole story is great. Oh, that was Gumshoe, I think. Yeah, he has some bouncy eyebrows, I ain't gonna lie. His eyebrows do be a little bouncy. Present the evidence list. That's what the chief was reading before, isn't it? You know, when he first came here? Yeah, it looks like the right side of the form's been torn off. So Mr. Edgeworth's list really was only half of the whole thing. Something else is bugging me more than that. Take a look at the back of the form, pal. The back? I already did that. Anyways. What about this? Died from blood loss in under 10 minutes. Weapon found in wound with missing tip. Gunshoe's W? Gunshoe's always been a W. I ain't gonna lie. Present the full unstable jar. I feel a lot better now that this jar's complete. But it only raises another question. What was a piece of it doing in the chief's safe? More importantly, why wasn't there any money in there? I was trying to rob that big aw dude. Isn't that what safes are for anyways? I have a feeling the outcome of tomorrow's trial just might hinge on this. Okay. Wait. I can't believe Officer Marshall would do something like this. You know Officer Marshall? Of course I do. He was like a mentor to me. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus. Really? How sweet. He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles. That's his name, by the way, guys. You can't get mad at me for saying that, okay? Anyways, note to self, Detective Gumshoe talks to a cactus. He's delusional. Hard to believe he's just a patrolman now. Someone ought to trade places with him. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You deserve to be on the streets and not detective, let's be real. Anyways, that wasn't right. Evidence room floor plans. Would we show him this for the handprint? If I'm fired, nope. D-word Gumshoe. Yep, that's him. You understand, don't you? Don't be so negative. Oh, well, who am I fooling? I'm stupid. Okay. Glove. Glove? Glove. It is a name. It's okay. So true. glove? Anything you can tell us about it? Okay, that didn't work either. I still don't know how to prove that this piece of cloth is important. What if the cloth was used on Blue Badger? We still don't know why there's a handprint on this guy's head. This guy almost made us lose the case today. What are you talking about? He was guarding the bloodstain on that evidence locker with his life. That's more than he can say about most officers nowadays. It would have saved us a lot of trouble if we hadn't guarded it so well. I have to admit he's right though. Thanks to the Blue Badger, we were able to prove another possibility today. The possibility that another murder took place prior to 5:15. Okay, that didn't help whatsoever either. Dang it, what am I supposed to show? Can I luminol spray that glove? Hey, I just bought some of that stuff. Now I can go around detecting blood traces too. Wow, is that a new type? I've never seen that bottle before. Add 3 inches to your base height. Base height? Hey, let me see that. I think you bought the wrong thing, little bro. Looming tall? New and improved growth formula? Oh my god. He's short! I feel for Gumword having a D word in his name. Yeah, if that was my name, I would honestly cry. I'd be bullied so much in school. You mean this can't detect any blood traces? Well, it's not quite the same thing as luminol. So that's what the lady at the counter had that smirk on her face. Okay, that didn't help. Oh, we can scan the glove for fingerprints! Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is, so you want to take some fingerprints. That's a great idea. Alright, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. Buddy, we already know what your fingerprints are. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We were talking about the cloth we found in the safe, little bro. Use your brain. Oh, heh. I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Yeah, you're not funny. Just kidding. You're cool. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away. What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told 1,000,000 times. Alright, let's get this over with. Okay. Should we do this one? Let's add the freaking white, suspicious-looking powder real quick. Don't make any comments about drugs, even though it might look like that. And then we're going to blow, 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 baby, blow. Okay, hold it. And we're going to find out whose fingerprints these are, because I feel like they're going to be Goodman's fingerprints, and he stole his fingerprints in order to go inside of his safe. Calling it! Oh wait, there's more to do. Over here? Ah yes, powdered sugar. Yes, let's just call it powdered sugar. Let's go with that. Is this done yet? You're not going to like this. What do you mean? I already called it. I already know what it is. Watch it be Edgeworth? Ooh. Okay. Who is it? Bink, bink. Bink, bink. Bink, bink. Not correct. Okay. No match found. No, that doesn't match. It looks like we're out of clues this time. Yeah. But it was inside the chief's safe. Right. Along with the shard. So that means it's got to have something to do with that incident. Wait, you're not going to let me look at it again? Oh. The one that happened right here in this room. She's right. We should check the fingerprints of everyone who was in here that day. Oh, yeah. The way I see it, there's a higher power at work here. You just gotta have faith. You just gotta believe. Was it you? Well, obviously, who was there? Oh my gosh, it was the girl. It was the 16-year-old. It was Emma the entire time. Emma's the murderer. What? Okay, match found. Scientific investigator Emma is a murderer. Uh-oh. According to Mr. Voxinity, if I say a no-no word, Vegas is gonna get demonetized. That's not true. You can say a no-no word. I've said it like 7 times this stream. He doesn't know what he's yapping about. Anyways, you just can't say it in like the first 2 minutes or something. What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match. Whose fingerprints were they? Huh. Funny you ask, Emma. Her name starts with an E and ends with an A. Can you figure it out with that big brain of yours? Huh? Oh, it seemed that prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Depends on the word? Probably. That's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. Well, I feel like you know the prints very well, actually. Psst, hey you, over here. Let's go hide in the corner and not tell him about what we're talking about. What's going on here? Why are the kids' prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here. Maybe you should hold on to this. Piece of cloth folded and added to the court record. Okay, so are we going to indict the girl? Are we going to throw a 16-year-old in prison? I'm sorry, Emma, but you're getting executed tomorrow. Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. No, that's not very kind, is it? Oh my god, he's right behind me, isn't he? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Oh, here he is. Oh my god, it's this guy. Chief Gant. It wasn't me. It was somebody else. It was a different Detective Gumshoe, I swear. We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I'm walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Wow, that hurt. Ganty. Just then I thought of a certain detective. Oh, do you mean me, sir? Are you saying I'm just a dog and I ran into a pole? It makes a lot of sense since you clearly have brain damage looking at how dumb you are. Anyways, now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You're fired. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir... Let me stare at you real quick. Now get out. Oh, I have my own demon time face too. Okay. Yes, sir. You're cooked, Gumshoe. You're cooked. We'll be on our way too then. Wait, you, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me? I'd like a word with you. But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. I'm just a little girl. You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright, wait, why are you taking Emma? Is he taking Emma as a captive? What's going on here? Look, pal, I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? Hello, Skin Boy. Welcome to the stream. I think we're about to end the stream because I think we're about to end this chapter right here. But we'll find out how much longer it is. I don't know. I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Now I've seen the evidence, Chief Gant was hiding in his office. I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listen to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. Okay, yeah, you're gonna get fired. Anyways, after that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. Skin Boy, are you from Melstream? Yes, Skin Boy is. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day, I suppose. Oh, so we gotta go talk to her sister. Okay, Lena, we might be able to prove you innocent, but in order to do that, we might have to kill your sister. How does that sound? Anyways. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What, you've told me over these past couple of days? Is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. You're kind of more useless than freaking Gumshoe. Let's be real here. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. Yeah, but you were lying, though. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. Huh? It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Oh, is Edgeworth talking about me behind my back? He's such a fanboy. Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Oh, maybe not a compliment. He's talking behind my back, but maybe he's not a fanboy like I thought. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Oi, I have returned. Welcome, Liam. we are almost at the end, but at least you can witness this. The next Phoenix Wright stream, by the way, is probably going to be the last one, so we're getting close there. Why are you keeping quiet, though? Actually, I just have spawned. Howdy howdy. So true. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual that is a sussy little baka. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. Oh, he's literally the first option. This guy. Get binked on! Well, Miss Guy? Mr. Wright, you are addressing the Chief Prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I'm sorry to inform you, but you're not the Chief Prosecutor right now. You're in jail. Sorry, know your place, little girl. Know your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. Well, at least you're saying it, not me this time. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant as well. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. I got a jar for you. Wait, was it this? Yes? Binked on! I just found this in a safe in the Chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Who's this Sheila? Have you missed everything we've been doing, Liam? This is the girl who's about to get murdered because she got framed. Do you know what these are? These pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. Everyone, don't forget to like the stream. Listen to Malika. Listen to the frog. Like the stream or else I won't be mad at you. I'll just be disappointed. Anyways. Just kidding. I'll be pissed off. And I'll come to your house and I'll fight each and every one of you. Or, did I hear vibration? Ah, yes. This is music to anxiety's ears. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for why did I say mortar? For murder. Why not? Lena is bad? Is Lena bad or is Lena bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, which bad are we talking about here? Why not? Until we meet again? Are you leaving? Alright, see you later, Mr. Butters. Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago. I liked it, don't worry, Vegas. This is why we love you, Skin Boy. I had no choice but to cooperate. Vibration really is music to my ears. Nice. In the murder of Detective Goodman? Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. What orders did you follow? Vibration goes brrr. Bad? Okay, I know what type of bad you're talking about. I agree. Anyways, although, I can't tell you the details. I can't say that I was given an order that day. Actually, she has a big neck, though. Her neck kind of looking like a giraffe, let's be real. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. Wow. You'll find it inside the trunk of Mile Edgeworth's car. Oh, that's crazy. Just as I suspected, despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. You were just the one that got it out of the car, and also stabbed it afterwards. I don't get what's going on, but actually I do, it just seems kinda weird. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Mr. Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. Uh-oh. The knife from the SL9 incident, serial killer Joe Dark's knife. I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. So I took out his knife, desecrated his dead body, and then stabbed him again. 'Cause why not? That would be Edgeworth's knife. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand. It's all coming together. Oh, it's all coming together. Who was that guy? Kronk from the Emperor's Got Groove or whatever? Oh man, it's all coming together. Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then, she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Miss Starr, huh? It makes sense, it makes sense. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Okay, let me know. It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. Lucky man, TBH. This story sounds made up. This story sounds less made up than all the other stories she's been gaslighting us and lying to our faces the entire time, so I believe it now. But it could be made up, I don't know. Maybe she's just gaslighting us for a third time. We'll figure it out later. Not very alpha of her. I know. I'm so brain rotted from the Omori memes so much that it looks like Mari where she I mean, it does though. That's literally her entire box picture. Her profile art, I guess, is what you would call it. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that. By whatever means possible. She's a liar, I see. She was a liar. She could be a truth teller now. So, you hid Dark's knife? The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. Maybe that plan all along. Gaslight you for so long until you believe her. Hey man, if you get gaslit 7 times, maybe you'll believe the gaslighting on the 8th time. I don't know. Maybe you're right. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. Well, that makes sense why it was in the muffler, though. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister. To tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was in... Oh! So you weren't calling your sister for, your last words or whatever. You were just calling your sister to get her entangled inside of your murder scheme. Bad sister. Maybe you do deserve to be in jail. I like the police officer in the background. He's just standing there. He ain't doing much. Mari would definitely use emojis a lot. Y'all think so? Her favorite emoji is probably the stairs emoji. Let's be real, guys. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lena's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. That's what siblings are for, to cover up your murder. So true. Who needs to call this cowboy detective guy whenever you can just get your 16-year-old sister to do it? Hey Emma, I know you're in gym class right now, but do you mind hiding a murder weapon for me? Sure sis, whatever you say. Yeah. I find it funny the guy we're accusing for the crimes is in the chat. Yeah. As soon as he showed up in the game, he showed up in the chat too. But we know who he is. Who's the criminal? The cowboy? Well, the cowboy is a criminal, but not for murder. The cowboy is a criminal for stabbing a police officer, assaulting a police officer, stabbing a person, hiding evidence, stealing evidence, perjury in court, lying about where they were, during their job, which I guess isn't a federal crime, but is good enough to get them fired from their job, which is still bad. So, like, they have 6 counts of crime against them, but at least they're not a murderer, though, right? We gotta give them that. Funny indeed, but you got the wrong person. A phone call to patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. The cowboy sounds like a good guy. Yeah, man. At least he didn't kill anybody. Almost did, but didn't. Or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean, not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. The cowboy doesn't sound like me at all. Yeah, Liam, you're a much better cowboy than he ever was, let's be real. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman, tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seemed he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room? Sounds like it. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lena, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Sorry, but if I don't, your sister's gonna end up dead. It is what it is. Tomorrow's trial, there's only one way to drive off Lena's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. So true. Detective Goodman's real murderer. We all know who it is already. He's in the chat. He's also on the left side of the screen right now. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. I'll figure it out. I got a big brain, believe it or not. To be continued, we finally did it. We finally got to the end of today's episode. Oh my gosh, that was 2.5 hours. That was so long. Save your progress to this point? Of course I will. The next time we play Phoenix Wright, ladies and gentlemen, it will be the last time we play Phoenix Wright. Because this is the last case. Tomorrow is going to be the last trial. I think, unless something crazy happens. What if it's plot twist? Psych, you thought. There's actually more. Oh, you changed my profile picture? Did you? Lit. But, we're probably going to play Hollow Knight tomorrow. So, be sure to tune in for that if that's something that you would enjoy. Also, don't forget to like the stream already or else I'll be very mad. So yeah, we're going to play Hollow Knight tomorrow. Day after that, though, final day of Phoenix Wright, the finale. Oh yeah, Damon Gant, you're going to jail and you're going to get executed in the public town square. Let me tell you. Anyways, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully Emma doesn't end up dying and getting decapitated. Who knows? We'll find out later. I'll see all you